Okay, so this is peat moss. This is 10 bags of peat moss. Each bag is 3 cubic foot. So this is a little bit over 1 bag more than a cubic yard of peat moss compressed. So we're using this to redo our trails, or not to redo, but to make our trails. We like the peat moss because it doesn't turn muddy when it's wet, and so it doesn't stick to our shoes or anything. So it isn't like we're tracking mud into our Suburban. So this is, I mean, you can see the whole back of the Suburban is full. I could probably put in a couple more bags, but I didn't want to push it. This thing is, not really squatting, but you can tell there's a load on it. So there you go. Got a burrito. I don't know what's in it. It's an egg for sure. I need energy because I'm gonna be hauling a lot of heavy stuff today. It's all that dirt we bought yesterday. Oh, peat moss. Bags are heavy. That was really packed today. One more piece. Kind of snaps together. It's a pain in the butt. There we go. Now we got a sturdier cart. Okay, what are we hauling up first? So first we have some water that is going by our fire pit, because we have the water in here. It's been in here for a month, it seems like. Well, it makes sense to grab the cart. We're just gonna leave all the dirt in there for now because I need a tool in the back. So we have to hike a quarter mile to get it. But first we need water. It feels like it mostly unfrozen now. Cold. Well, I might as well get my gloves too. Okay, we got 4 gallons of water. Our coals are all still there. Got our frozen water. Hoping by next time it's all unfrozen. Oh. What's the temperature today? About 45 or so. But it's pretty humid. It's been kind of a very light drizzle. So it's where's my tool? We've got our tools, and now we're going to go work on the front side of the hill. Let's go back up and over. The mule's getting tired. all of our peat moss and topsoil hauled up here. Like the dirt over here is very, like when you step on it, like you don't feel like you're gonna slip. And so we're just using it to kind of cover up all the rocks and holes and little stumps from trees, and so that we can hike here a little bit easier. Cause like there's a section up here where it's like dirt, like a slick clay dirt, and it's like kind of drizzling right now, and like it's like a slip and slide. Like you really slip over there. So this is going to be nice to make it easier for us to haul stuff up the hill, because now we're not going over so many bumps. So little by little we're improving, getting material to the back. So today I have 5 bags of peat moss and 10 bags of the Scott's topsoil, which is pretty much peat moss. So the peat moss we got on sale, it was $4.80 a bag. I think normally it's around like $21. We had bought like 2 bags before, and I remember it being expensive. So yeah, so we're gonna use this, and it goes a good ways. You can see right here we already spread out 1 bag, and it goes about 20 feet. But it needs to be built up a little bit more right here, to where it's more of a gentle slope instead of kind of hopping around. So let's start with the topsoil up top to fill up that little whoop-de-doo, and then keep going. Yeah, this is the clay I'm talking about. It's pretty slick, and it sticks to your shoes really well. So, but like right here, it's the rotten wood, or pretty much what looks like peat moss almost. So and it's pretty stable until you step on the rocks, and the rocks want to roll under your foot. So we're just covering up all the rocks and what the hell? No. Where are you at? Sweet gum ball. Oh my goodness. That thing is coming down. The second I see those sweet gums balls pop out, that tree is coming down. I don't care. They should come off this earth. That is not a good tree to have. Got a big chainsaw coming in. I don't care if you 10 foot around, you coming out. What do I need? My knife. This kind of whoop-de-doo right here. So we need to kind of level this out. It's pretty hard because it's kind of going uphill at the same time. So it's pretty hard to get the cart over all this, and we're going to kind of fill this in a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't wash away, because it looks like this is kind of I can see kind of a drainage area coming down right here. If it washes away, I have some like some 4-inch pipe at home. I can probably fill it, like put that at the bottom and then recover it if it ever happens. Just smell it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Huh? Jiggle, jiggle. dump all this in. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot easier right here. All right, peat moss. I'm gonna cover all this with peat moss so we don't slide down the hill. Oh, yeah, these are heavy, huh? Yeah. It's like a big block of dirt. Looks like I've done this before, huh? Rock, I didn't tell you to move. You come back here.
Yeah.
That's fine. So we have all the peat moss and dirt we brought spread out. You see, this was a bag of wet peat moss. Yeah, we have all the way up to about that little wood pile, and then up a little bit higher we have kind of like a little whoop-de-doo, and that we filled up. But yeah, so this is our first pass. We have 9 more bags of, this was 10 bags of like 3/4 cubic foot topsoil. There was 10 bags of that, and there was 5 bags of the peat moss. That was 3 cubic foot compressed. So we have a lot more. We have 9 more bags of peat moss that we have stored at home. So we're gonna bring that here and kind of continue up the trail and maybe add another layer, because it's supposed to rain this week pretty heavily. So I'm hoping that kind of compacts down what I spread out. I have no water out here, so the only water I have out here is what we bring. So we can't be wasting water just spreading to sprinkle on here to compact it. Yeah, so this looks a lot nicer, and it's a lot easier to, not easier to walk right now because it's so bouncy. But once the section that we do have where like we did it last week and it's compacted with rain and stuff, it is really nice to step on it. You don't slide, it feel like you have grip. whenever you walking up the hill, especially when with that thing, you need your grip and you can't be sliding, because if you have 90 pounds in it and you're coming downhill, you really have 90 pounds dragging you downhill, and it's not going to stop. There's no brakes on it. So but I am trying to fill in all the holes and everything, and but yeah, it's starting to look nice, and all this will even out in color. And maybe I might cover it in some, I don't know, I don't want to mess with this. I'm thinking, if I had a thought of covering with mulch, like some cypress mulch, but nah, just leave it as is for now. Oh, look at all the trees I gotta cut. Yeah. Okay, let's go. It's an armadillo. It has like a shell, kind of like a, it's not a super hard shell, but it's like a thick skin or whatever. And from what I understand, they're kind of blind, kind of like possums. I don't know, but it looks like it's missing some of his tail. Like his tail fell off. But this is why they get hit in the road. You see them. This is like #1 roadkill. Is an armadillo. They just go in the middle of the road and sniff around. All right, let's go.